Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is Chowlb here. You're currently looking at 7 Days to Die. It is in an alpha stage, available on Steam. I got it during the December Steam sale for a little bit cheaper than normal. There's still some bugs and kinks in it, but I'm enjoying it. It's a mix between, let's say, Minecraft and Left 4 Dead and Daisy, Infestation, all those games kind of combined. You can, you'll see. We're going to get into it. I've got some plans here. Um, so there's all these different. They call them biomes, pretty much. You just pretty much scavenge, take whatever you can. I'll try to explain things as I go. You can look at your map here. If you notice, I'm up here in the top right. This Dyersville here is probably where I'm going to head to. So everything's on a day-night cycle. Up here in the top left, you'll see that I'm playing survival mode, and it's just an ongoing try to stay alive kind of thing. Day 1, it's 10:21 in the morning. Oh, there's a deer. Hello, Mr. Deer. You pretty much, everything that you can see in the world, you can pretty much either destroy or take or pick up. Hopefully I'll find a gun here soon. The basic premise of the game is take everything you can, even if it looks like you can't do anything with it right now. There's gasoline. There have been talk about cars being drivable in this game at some point after it gets out of alpha. I don't know if that's really going to be the case. I think the gasoline is mainly for the drills and things you can find. You can find a chainsaw. So you need, of course, you need gasoline for the chainsaw. Right now, I'm only playing by myself, but hopefully, I can get some friends to plop down the money for the game. And if my brother's watching this, I'm talking to you. That way, we can stream both of our games, and we can we'll be in the same server in the same world, and we can build things together. So what happens is, during the day, the zombies. I haven't really seen a zombie yet, which is kind of refreshing since I haven't found a gun. Zombies just kind of lumber around. They don't really attack you. You can run past them. They're real slow. But during the night, so as soon as that clock hits, I believe the night cycle starts either 10 or 11. It goes until 7 a.m. And during the night, these zombies can run faster than you can believe. Some people have talked about how this game is a little bit over generous with the pickups and things. When you're scavenging, there's, you notice there's bags everywhere. I've picked up all kinds of food. There's chicken rations, sham, which is my favorite. Play on spam there. I'm gonna check my map again. Alright, so we're almost to. There's a zombie. You notice he's just kind of walking around. He's not really chasing after me like they do on DayZ. I'm not too worried about killing him. I'm just going to kind of walk around everybody. I'm really surprised I haven't found a gun yet. It's kind of worrying me. I did talk about this game being kind of like Minecraft. And that's... These trees... Let me see. Oh, that's the grass. So these trees... This is probably pointless endeavor. But these trees are fully destructible, and they give you wood. Dirt is fully destructible. Yeah, it's kind of breaking a little bit. You see the little cracks forming on it. I'll do this for you guys. And if you hear a dog in the background, that is our little dog Molly. She is very playful, and she is upset that I am doing this instead of playing ball with her. You can call me a bad dad if you want. That's understandable. So anyway, if I had a gun is a good way of taking out zombies. Of course, you can also take out trees with them. You can dig up dirt. You can build a pickaxe. You can mine. Let me get away from these zombies. Let me explain one more thing to you. So if you notice down here in the bottom left, you'll see these 4 gauges along with this map here. This top left gauge is my hunger gauge. Of course, you fill it up by eating some type of food. Bottom left is your water, how thirsty you are. Top right is your health. Bottom right is your sprint stamina meter. Doing almost anything causes you to lose stamina. Punching, swinging a pickaxe, running, of course, jumping. And the key to that meter is that this meter will never fill past how full your thirst meter is. So if your thirst meter is down here halfway, your stamina meter will never go past halfway. So it's always good to try to keep something to drink around. Like I said, everything is completely destructible. You just saw me crush a mailbox, and that mailbox gave me scrap metal. You can melt down scrap metal and get different things. Of course, I'm gonna go loot these houses. Let's see, it's 2 o'clock, and when I say everything is searchable, or you can pick everything up. These couches you can pick up. Oh, that is brilliant. Submachine gun. There we go. Oh, that doesn't sound good. You notice that he is breaking the door down. And the other thing you need to keep in mind is take everything. I am known to be a hoarder in real life, but in this game it really, really pays off. If you notice there, I picked up some potato seeds. You know what that means. We can plant, we can grow things, we can till the earth and reap what we sow. Water, fantastic. Love having water. The other thing, man, I'm finding a ton of food. This is fantastic. As long as stuff is stored inside of something, it's not going to disappear. If I just throw my stuff on the ground, there's a great chance that it's going to disappear at some point. But as long as, if I want to hold up in this house for the night, which is my plan, since it's getting kind of late here. If I want to stay in this house, it would be nice for me to board up this door and probably build some type of barricade on these stairs. Notice there's a lot of ammunition. Alright, here's another key that was never told to me. If you need to reload a gun, the gun that you have has to have the ammo in your tool belt here. Even though you may have it in your inventory, if it's not in your tool belt, you cannot reload your gun. And this game does not auto reload. So most people are used to playing like Call of Duty or Battlefield or things like that. If you empty your clip into something, then your guy's going to reload when he hits the last round. So this game does not auto reload. You absolutely have to reload yourself. Good or bad. Mainly bad for me because I'm used to emptying rounds into people and just waiting for letting my guy reload himself. So, and then in this case they don't reload. So if you notice, everything is lootable. And you notice almost everything has loot in it. So let's take a second here. Oh, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It is, if you notice up here, it is 16:57, and you absolutely have to keep an eye on the time. What I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys a little bit of... Well, I can't show you any crafting. Let me go knock down some trees. One thing I cannot get over in this game is the climbing the ladders. You just got to like slide down the ladder. Yeah, I'm going to try not to make too much noise. Alright, so this was Dyersville. This is exactly where we were heading to on the map here. And my plan for this playthrough is I don't really want to spend a lot of time like staying in the house that I'm currently in. If you notice this tree here. Yep, there we go. Alright, so notice how that tree fell and dropped all these little blocks of wood. I'm going to collect these blocks of wood because I need some planks and things to, I need to board up that door that they broke through, first of all. And also need to create some weapons and some other things that I can use. So let me show you here. This is what I've learned is a fairly decent trick. Because something else I'm going to tell you that's very bothersome, but a good gameplay element. The zombies can break through almost everything. Every material in this game has a durability rating, and that's how fast the zombies can break through. So these wooden blocks, of course, are the basic building blocks, and they're, the zombies can break through them pretty quick. And there's also structural integrity. So if you build, a really tall tower, like on Minecraft to avoid zombies, sometimes you can, jump like that and then keep jumping up and avoid everything. Well, in this case, if you put a bunch of blocks on top of each other and you take that bottom block out, the top one's going to fall. It's not just going to float there in midair like on Minecraft. So you have to be careful of that. So these houses are pretty structurally sound, but you have to be careful if they take out a supporting foundation. This whole house is coming down, and I'm coming down with it. One thing I can do, if you do die and you respawn, the only thing that you lose is what is in the tool belt down here at the bottom. You don't lose all of this stuff. Anything in your backpack you're going to keep. So if you're going to go out and do a raid or something like that, it's good to not have a whole lot in your inventory, because you'll drop it and then it'll be sitting there, and if you spawn close you can go grab it, but if you don't spawn close enough, then that stuff's going to disappear after a time. You may also ask why I'm not holding up in the attic. And actually, I actually may do that tonight. But the zombies spawn in darkness, much like in Minecraft. So, if it's completely dark somewhere, there's a chance a zombie can spawn, and you would not know about it until you heard them. Let's see, it is nighttime. You notice there's a zombie down there. Look at him. Zombie dogs. Yeah, they're going to take that door down fairly quick. I don't have a ton of ammo. So here's exactly what I'm going to do. Anyway, so answer... yeah, this may have been a bad idea. So, if you go into your inventory, you notice this big 5x5 square, and you notice all these things here on the right. Now these are what we call recipes in 7 Days to Die. The recipes will show you what configuration of certain items you need to make the item itself. Now first, you don't know what these are. So let's just say wooden planks. I know I've got these pieces of wood, and if I drop those in here, yep, they make wooden planks. So for each block of wood you get about four of these wooden planks, and those are your basic building blocks here. You can right click on your inventory and it'll take like half, because everything seems to be stackable, but it's not all stackable to the full extent. I think the highest amount of stacking you can do is I think 64 on certain things. So you notice now that we know we've made let me go ahead and take this. We've made sticks from plywood, and we've made some wooden planks out of the tree branches, pretty much, or the tree trunks. Let's see, it is 7 o'clock, it's getting late. Let me just hurry up and get in the house here. I'm going to block up this door really quick. And let me block up this back door. Just for giggles. See, there is no basement in this house. Yeah, so when the nighttime comes, you'll hear it's going to get extremely loud, and it is deafening. So it used to be safe, so in the very early alpha of this game, the zombies couldn't climb walls. Since then, the developers have added zombies that can climb walls. So what would have been a safe place up here isn't too safe anymore. I don't know why I have this dirt. I'm just going to set this dirt down. So let's talk about crafting for a second. Scrap metal, what's it good for? Well, the only thing that I've found you can do with it is create iron ingots. So take our scrap metal, 3 of them across, makes an iron ingot. So once you've learned, so I hope these zombies aren't too loud. So once you've learned a recipe, you can just keep clicking it, and it's going to take the stuff out of your inventory automatically and create however many times. If you want to click on it 10 times, if you have that much, you don't have to keep dragging things up there once you learn it. Just plywood, I could just click on it, and it would create it. And I'm actually going to go ahead and make more sticks. So sticks are good. We have iron ingots. If you notice, fire axe. This looks something like a fire axe, so I happen to know this recipe. I know that if I put 3 sticks together and put 2 iron ingots together, it resembles a fire axe, and I get an actual fire axe. So that's good. Now I can chop down trees. I don't have to shoot them down. You can also create shovels, a torch. I was doing it wrong. I don't know where my cloth went. Did I drop my cloth? Oh, don't tell me I dropped my cloth. Here's my sticks. Oh Lord. Do you see my cloth anywhere? Well, if I had some cloth, let's see if paper will work. Let's see if I put sticks and paper together. Nope. Just creates a sharpened stick. So, not much going on right now. I have a submachine gun. I have enough food to last me just a little bit. Painkillers, of course, are, for pain. Yes, hubcaps. This is another reason people were talking about being able to ride in cars or whatever. There's a lot of car parts laying around, but there's a lot of things that can be turned into scrap metal. So, for instance, I really wish I knew where that cloth was. I don't remember dropping it, but I guess I did. So, Yeah, so hubcaps, people were like, oh, you're probably going to be able to drive a car shortly. I haven't really... The only thing I've found is that you can turn them into scrap metal. Which is, you know, of course, good. You can also turn cans into scrap metal. These tin cans, I think it takes maybe 4 of them to turn it into scrap metal. I don't have enough. Water can only be stacked 5 high. After you drink water, you're of course going to get an empty jar, which you can then refill or turn into other things. Brown grass you can turn into plant fibers. Once you have plant fibers, I believe you can create a crossbow, but I don't remember the recipe. There's a club. That's pretty cool. I don't remember what the crossbow recipe is. And this is going to be very, very taxing. Because I don't remember the crossbow recipe. But I'll find that out for next time. One other thing let me tell you about while it's nighttime. We can't really do a whole lot right now. Like I say, we have food and water. We're okay up here so far. As the days go on, so now we're in day 2. As the days go on, the zombies do get harder. I've heard after day 7 it's just unbelievably hard. And they get stronger. They can break through wooden barriers super fast. So if you notice this yellow bar here below the submachine gun and the green bar below the fire axe, that is the durability of the weapon that you have. If you notice, my axe right now is taking these blocks out in a single, a single hit of the axe. And normally, that's of course going to degrade as time goes on. And the less that, that green bar is going to turn yellow, the yellow bar is going to turn red, and as it goes on, it's not going to be as strong anymore. So let me glide down my... Yeah, if you notice what I was talking about earlier, I took out that bottom block and the top one fell. I'm going to open this up just a little bit. Just because if we do have a zombie attack in here, I want to have room to get around and I don't want to get stuck. Watch me take out like a load-bearing wall. That would just be fantastic, wouldn't it? Oh, I do know what I can do. Take out the curtains, get cloth. There we go. Okay. Railings give you scrap metal. Always take out these railings, because you can always use scrap metal. Man, the zombies are going ballistic out there. Yep, you always use scrap metal. Iron ingots are fantastic. Not only can you make axes, but you can make all your normal things. You can make a garden hoe. And when things fall like that, they can hurt you. So it's good to stand back. Sledgehammers, fire axes, garden hoes, shovels. Beds are important. Once I pick up this bed and I put it back down, that is my new spawn point. So if I back away here and look at my map, it's kind of hard to see, but you see this thing looks like a tent. Let me get in the other room over here. Maybe this will be far enough. You'll see the thing looks like a tent there. That's my spawn point. So my bed is where I'm going to spawn, but you have to pick it up and put it back down, and that's going to be yours. So I told you the zombies will regenerate or will spawn in the darkness. To not keep it dark, this is what I was going for earlier. Torches. torches are just as important in this game as they are in Minecraft. They're going to, whenever a zombie is in the darkness, they walk really slow. They don't bother you that much. Whenever they're in, when they're in the light, they walk really slow and they don't bother you. When they're in the darkness, they can sprint, and they sprint fast and they sprint far, and your stamina usually is not enough to take, to get ahead of them. Let me go ahead and make some more iron ingots. Again, I'm doing this the weird way. I could just click on iron ingots until all these scrap metal's gone. I'm trying to think of what else I could cover right now. Let me go ahead and eat something. So, a can of sham. Notice my health meter, or not my health meter, but my hunger meter went up. Let me drink some water. I'm replenished. Notice that my sprint meter went up along with my thirst meter going up. Alright, so this is my last clip of this ammo. Hopefully we can hold out just a couple more hours. I actually kind of want to take a peek. Just like any zombie game, headshots are the way to go. But now they kind of know where I'm at. I could sit there all day and do this, but I don't want to waste my ammunition. Again, I just said as I waste my ammunition. So I'm going to fill this back in. It should be okay, like I said, for another hour. Now the thing is, those cheerleaders are going to, or cheerleaders. Sorry, I was reading my thing up there. Those the zombie cheerleaders and whatever other zombies are out there are going to be out there for. They're going to stay out there until I kill them. Those zombie dogs are vicious. You see that thing sitting out there? I was telling you about like the gun stamina. If you look over here on the left here, I'll tell you what type of gun it is, how much damage it's going to do. So it's 60% damage right now, and the condition of it. So you see the condition was 500. It's now down to 102. Let's see if I can. So if I change my fire axe, if you look over there, damage is 91%. The condition is 249 of 300. Every swing, you notice it goes down. I'm just gonna make me I want to make a different escape route. So what I hope to do is kind of build a base from the ground up. I haven't really seen many YouTube players doing this. Team Epiphany, shout out to those guys. I have really enjoyed their YouTube channel. So they'll probably never hear this, but keep up the good work, guys. They have started what they call Woodbury 2.0, and it is a hilarious podcast. There's 3 of those guys, and they're just, man, it's really worth watching. So if you get tired of me, go watch Team Epiphany on YouTube. Gorgeous channel. Alright, so it looks like we got a hunting rifle. There's paper. I don't really care for the paper right now. I don't really know what it's going to do for me at this point. Like I said, this is in some type of early alpha stage. So some things don't really work. Some things aren't really fleshed out all the way. Yeah, I really wish I could find a shotgun. But this is what I have to do. This is a single shot hunting rifle. The zombies still think I'm next door, so I just went across the roof into the neighbor's house. Man, I am stocking up on water. This is fantastic. Water and food. That was probably a stupid idea. Thing about this gun is it is a single shot, and right now I think I have 1 bullet left. So that's probably not great. So those are the zombies that were over at my house. they're heading over here as we speak. Oh, I made that. I don't really know how I'm going to get back over. I didn't think about this. Maybe I can make me a sky bridge. That's a good word, right? Sky bridge. Yeah, sky bridge. I like that. I like that idea. Oh, zombies climbing the ladders. Lord have mercy. This is not going well. So you notice it's dark up here, and that guy kind of sprinted at me a little bit. That's kind of what you have to look forward to. So... oh man, that really scared me. I didn't know where that guy came from. Sky bridge. Sky bridge. That's my favorite word. There we go. Yeah, check it out, man. We're doing good. Alright, so I'm going to get some plans together to figure out what in the world is going to happen now. I really should patch this hole up, but I don't have anything to patch it up with. Because nighttime comes, that's going to be a beast. I'm going to leave this here, kind of, you know, one of the first videos that I've done. Maybe get some feedback from people. And we'll see where this goes. If you guys want to pick it up, if anybody wants to join my server with me, and it really takes a couple people to build a village, to raise a village. You know, because you can start mining, getting stone, and building, you know, pretty much a castle or whatever. Yeah, you notice they're just destroying that house next to it. So that's what I can do to this house. So I can't stay here for long. Anyway, this is Chowlb, Chowlb.com. I'm working on the website. A lot of things are happening. I tried to play DayZ earlier, but it seemed like the servers were down or something like that. This is a fun alternative. It's a little less sincere than DayZ. You know, DayZ is kind of, how long can you stay alive until somebody else shoots you in the back? This is more of a, you know, a little bit fast-paced, but still a load of fun. I really love it. So 7 Days to Die. Check it out on Steam. Chowlb.com. Subscribe if you want to, or you know, just hang out. I'm not making money off of this, nor do I plan to. So this is the beautiful world of 7 Days to Die. We'll check you guys later. It'll probably be maybe a week before I get another video up. Taking a little bit of vacation. But again, email me, comment me on YouTube, whatever. Stay sweet. Love you all.